state of crypto today. As you can see, Kanye released a coin yesterday. Didn't go quite well. A lot of people got rug pulled. What did you expect, guys? We've been here before.
Kanye West, you fucking stole $185,000 from me. Fuck you, Kanye. Kanye West, I knew I shouldn't have trusted you. You're fucking racist. You're crazy. You fucking divorced the sexiest woman alive, Kanye West. What the fuck, Kanye West? Fuck you, Kanye West. Fuck you, Kanye West.
This is the state of crypto today. And here is Kanye wearing the rug that he pulled from everyone. So there you go, everybody. History repeats itself. Welcome back, everybody. I'm B-Boy416, and I'm your host for the XRP Vaults, where we explore different meme coins on the XRP ledger and different projects in my journey to understand these new projects. I'm not familiar with many of them, so this is the way I'm doing my research, and I'm sharing my research with all you. So welcome back. Before we get started, I'd like to have a disclaimer here. Whatever we share on this channel is for entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research before you invest in any coin. Research. All right, so that's out of the way. So today we're going to be looking at Fuzzy. Fuzzy is one of the top meme coins on the XRP ledger. This is actually a really cool coin. There's no utility behind it. It's just a meme coin, but I think it's a really cool project that they got going here. If anyone's familiar with the XRP ledger, Fuzzy is actually a legend on the XRP ledger. It goes back to 2014. Let me give you a little bit of history of why they chose Fuzzy. So it's been around for... The coin itself has been around since pretty recently, I think. But the story starts back in 2014 when the XRP ledger was super early. Back then, I think there was just the two coins, which were Bitcoin and XRP. Ethereum came later. So back then it was like the Wild West of the whole space, right? So there were many coins, many users of crypto. But one user, going by the name of Fuzzy Bear, decided to put in an order for 1 XRP to 1 Bitcoin. I don't think the trade was ever filled, but it became a legendary move by Fuzzy Bear. It would have been one of the greatest trades of all time because I think back then XRP was trading way under $1, not even $1, a penny. So, So if he did get that XRP, that would have been the greatest move of all time. But it became an inside joke within the XRP community. So fast forward today, and someone said, "Yeah, let's honor that piece of history," and that's where Fuzzy was born. So this is not your random meme coin like other meme coins. This actually has some kind of history and is a part of the living monument for the XRP ledger and the XRP army. So let's take a look here. This is actually a really interesting coin. So the supply is right here, actually. It's 321 billion coins. And it looks like, this is what they say, that the liquidity pool was 100% burnt. So 100% locked in, so they cannot They cannot rug pull you, apparently. And there's zero fees and zero taxes. So, pretty interesting. We'll get to the price action in a bit and the tokenomics in a bit. But let's take a look at the website first. You could follow it on X. We'll take a look at the X soon. The trust line's on the website here. It has a bit of the history of why fuzzy. So yes, the whole thing was fuzzy knew that the XRP ledger was better than Bitcoin. We're not maxis around here, so we're just saying it's just the technology itself. XRP was kind of ahead of its time, I'd say. But there's room for everyone. There's different chains. People love all chains. People like certain chains. They stick with certain chains. There's no hate around here. So let's take a look here. You could create your own meme here. You could create your own meme generator and share it on the community Telegram, I think. So these are just memes that were created by the community, which is really cool. I really like that idea where you could create your own specialized meme for fuzzy, which is really cool. So you could submit it, and they have a meme bank. I'm not sure what that is specifically, but maybe it's just so other people could get those memes as well and just share them around. So that's kind of cool. So over here, you could actually, I really like this idea. They got two wallets that you could hook up to Fuzzy, which is the classic Zum, formerly known as Zum, Xamin wallet. And they got On Joey, which I haven't used personally, but I'll take a look at that. That's something to look into. I'm always looking for good wallets. Over here, we could see the XRP, the way to move money around the world. Everything begins with will. Flip the switch. Beta testing coin. So there's some banter from the XRP army. XRP, right? They love their XRP. So here you could follow. They got all the socials here. You could follow on X. Join the Telegram. There's the first ledger and the deck screener. Looks like they had a scavenger hunt. I haven't looked at that. Let's take a look. Explains all the rules. Oh, it takes you back to the X, and there's the scavenger hunt. I think this might be closed now, but yeah, it was in May. But interesting, pretty cool. It's a pretty active community that they've got going there. Let's go back up here, and let's take a look at the what do we got here? Let's go to learn. Oh, and here they have like a bit of a tutorial of the evolution of money and why blockchain was created and cryptocurrencies were created to get away from the fiat system. They got a blockchain 101 explaining the technology itself. This is actually really good for a beginner. Do you know any beginners that are getting into crypto? This would be a good place to start, actually. So it has all the terminologies. Regardless if they're into XRP or not, I think this is a good resource to have. Has all the terminology explaining different terminologies of crypto. Yeah, it has NFT marketplace. Yeah, this just explains. This is great, actually. This is hats off to Fuzzy Bear for creating this. Yeah, because if you're new to crypto, most of these things you wouldn't even understand. I remember when I got into crypto, maybe around 7 years ago. It was just all a new adventure, and half the things I didn't even understand. So this is good to have. This is a good starting point for anyone getting into crypto. Doesn't matter if you're part of the XRP army or not. This is a great resource right here. And then they explain the actual ledger, explaining what XRP is, the XRPL, the key features, and Ripple's role within the XRP ledger, and the XRP ecosystem, which is fast and cheap. We're building on the XRP ledger as well. So, yeah, let's move on here. And let's go to memes. Let's see. Yes, okay, took us back to creating memes. Okay, the NFTs. Oh, you could create NFTs. Let's take a look. The golden ticket holders will receive a free 1-to-1 mint for a unique NFT. Oh, so I guess this is a I guess if you like have a certain amount of fuzzy, you get to mint NFTs. Let me see here. This is all new to me. I haven't looked at this at all, so this is really cool. And there you go. There's a bunch of fuzzies. So it's an NFT as well, an NFT system. They have an NFT system. So it's not just, so it's a meme coin, but there's actually NFTs behind it as well. So that's really cool. Looks like there's a market for them. Or yeah, very cool. Total volume. Wow. Very nice. See the activity. Yeah, there's actually quite a big market for them. So very cool. Usually, sometimes with these memes, some meme coin projects put out NFTs and they're eventually worthless, or we all invested in NFTs that have gone nowhere. But yeah, it seems like there is a market. So if you're interested in that, take a look. And let's move on to the actual. So yes. So just tells you to connect your wallet if you want to get some fuzzy, and then you can go buy some. I'm guessing maybe you could buy some directly, or you could probably use the DEX. Yeah, so let's move on. Let's take a look at the price action for the for fuzzies. For the fuzzies, actually, let's take a look at the X first. Let's see what we have for the X here. So they have a quite let's see. They have quite a extensive following, 10.4 thousand followers, which is huge for an XRP meme coin NFT project, which is actually really good to see, really nice to see. Like I said, not many people know about that. Even XRP, the XRPL has memes, so that's one of the main reasons why I actually started this channel. Because I mean, how better could you give back to the community than to give them exposure? So and as well, we're working on our own kind of meme coin with utility, but it's a meme coin nonetheless. But yeah, I think that's what this channel is about, to give the XRP community and the XRP meme community their exposure. Solana has had their day. ETH has had their day as well. So I would think XRP's next. So that's why we created this channel, to spread the word that there are meme coins on the XRP ledger, and there's some really cool projects. And I feel like like I just said, that the XRP ledger is up and coming. It's the next one. Um, the value of XRP actually has gone up quite a bit. So I think the whole community is excited about that. And Bitcoin going the way of of Blockbuster there. Some banter. Yeah, the Bitcoin maxis hate XRP. But anyways, let's get moving beyond that. Let's take a look at the Telegram. And it seems like there is quite a lot of action on here. They got active raids. There's 2,481 members within the community. There's active raids happening. People posting. Yeah, it seems like a really good community. It seems like a really tight community. But here's the thing. I don't know if it's just an XRP army thing. Hopefully not. Hopefully people are actually picking up this meme coin and going beyond the XRP army. I know at times the XRP army can feel a little cliquey, so I think giving exposure to these projects, just bringing more people into the blockchain is beneficial for the actual chain and the community as well. We need to get past all that maxi war stuff. You know, we're all in the blockchain community trying to gain value for the actual blockchains and crypto. So yeah, I think this is a great project to look at. If you're not in the XRP army, and even if you are in the XRP army, even like I said, I've been with the XRP army for the last 7 years, but I've never really looked at many meme coins or other projects beyond that. So really interesting. Good to see people building on the XRPL and just different things. So let's get back to this. Let's see the price action. Let me see here. That's the NFTs. Let's take a look at Dex Screener. So right now the price is 0.00005613. Interesting. Whoa. So as you can see, it's a chart that's been going up, like steady increase. It's a steady increase. Liquidity is 1.3 million. That's the XRP price right there. And market cap is 18 million, which is great. It's great to see. They got some pretty good buying volume. And yeah, this is great. I think I might dabble into this one. Examine a little further. And let's take a look. You could always, with magnetic, you could always, if you're interested, there's an AMM, and you could always stake your coins, I think. So you put up a certain amount of XRP and some fuzzy, and you actually get an APR, and you get fees. So that's how many fees there are, and then they get divided within the contributors. So it's not bad, actually. 24 hours, like not many contributors, and you get a certain cut, which is awesome, very awesome. That's what I love about the XRP ledger. The AMMs are really cool. I mean, you could always lose because there's impertinent loss, which if a coin goes down comparatively, you could probably lose some money, but that's why you look for the good projects. And there is the weekly chart. So you could see it was down here and it's had a pretty good pump. Wow. That's very good. Very cool. So I'll leave you with that. That was Fuzzy. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. We're just starting out this channel, so if you could support as much as possible, it would be much appreciated, guys. Until next time, I'm your host, B-Boy416, and we'll see you soon.